Hi, and welcome to our show, Forever Paranormal, with your host, Dr. Bill and Ed, where we will discuss such things as cryptids, UFOs, hauntings, angels, unsolved mysteries, government conspiracies and cover ups, witchcraft, the metaphysical, and more, as well as stories sent in by you, our listeners. If we can connect a paranormal element to it, we'll talk about it. And you may be surprised by what all is connected to the paranormal. Please don't forget to follow, rate, and share the show, since it would not be possible without you, our listeners. And as a public service, we would like to let everyone know that you are truly never alone, even if you think you are. The Suicide and Crisis Lifeline is 988. Just reach out. Hi, folks, and welcome to another teaser episode. This one is about President Abraham Lincoln. It is said that Lincoln's ghost haunts the White House and some of his old residences since his assassination in 1865. Did you ever wonder why this might be? Lincoln was open about his interest in the paranormal and even had several events himself. Lincoln's son Willie died from typhoid in the White House in 1862 within a week of getting sick. In the 19th century, spiritualism and seances became very popular, especially due to the amount of carnage produced by the Civil War. So many people had lost, and not only lost, but didn't have any idea where their family members and loved ones were at. So it became very popular. And as you can guess, this brought a lot of charlatans along with it. But we're not here to talk about that, are we? After Willie's death, Lincoln's wife Mary was introduced to the Lorries, a well-known group of mediums who started her on a journey of spiritualism. In April of 1863, President Lincoln hosted a seance in the Red Room of the White House. It just happens that all of the seances have been held in the Red Room of the White House. It must have some kind of crazy energy in it. Included in the seance were Mary Todd, two cabinet members, a medium named Charles E. Schockel, and Boston Gazette reporter Prior Melton. Throughout the session, Lincoln called upon the spirits to help guide him in political matters. Afterward, Melton reported the proceedings to the people of Boston and the world. Questions about the seance's validity began circulating almost immediately. Modern-day historians confirm that no medium by the name of Charles E. Schockel appeared in any of the leading spiritualism publications of the day, leading many to speculate that the Gazette made up a good portion of the story. However, the White House to this day does not deny that the seance occurred. As a result, historians hypothesized that perhaps the seance was a publicity stunt to show the president in a more everyday man type of light. While this seance was more than likely presented to the public as a mere show, Mary Todd would go on to hire medium Nettie Colburn Maynard to sit and talk with the president in December of 1862. Maynard spent over an hour with the troubled president, as he asked the spirits whether or not he should sign and enact the Emancipation Proclamation. He was also told at that time that he would not seek a second term. I guess not. Mary Lincoln claimed to have great success with the seances, even to the point of telling people Willie lived and would visit her regularly. It is said she held at least 8 seances in the White House. She also was reported to have seen and heard the ghost of Andrew Jackson. According to one medium, Lincoln was being influenced by, quote, very bad spirits, unquote, and was known to scry. In other words, see images in the mirror warning him of things to come on multiple occasions. Lincoln is believed to only attend 2 seances, but supposedly saw his own death and his own funeral in the mirrors, and envisioned himself sailing towards a mysterious destination. It is said that both Mr. and Mrs. Lincoln's communication with the dead seemed natural. President Lincoln once asked a Union Army officer, "Do you ever find yourself talking to the dead?" Since Willie's death, I catch myself every day involuntarily talking to him as if he were with me. But seances, magic, witchcraft, demons, that didn't seem to start with the Lincolns in the White House. President John Tyler's second wife, Julia, was 30 years his younger and claimed to have ESP, extrasensory perception, and that she could also levitate and summon ghosts at will. President Franklin Pierce's wife held many seances and supposedly summoned a demon to the White House, thinking it to be her departed son. Ghosts, demons, and astrologers in the White House. Well, thanks for listening, and until next time, when we discuss another tale yet to be told. You can follow us at foreverparanormal.com. And if you would like to support us, you can do that through Buy Me a Coffee. Both are available by clicking on the links in the show notes of this episode. Thank you.